Hello, land seekers. If you're looking for land, you're in the right spot because on this video, guess what? Guess what? I have land. And in fact, I have 41 properties in 10 states, and we're going to jump right into them. But before we do, I'm Scott from landmodo.com, and this channel is about helping you to make your land ownership dreams a reality. So you do not need to put them off for yet another day. You can take action now. How are we going to do it? We're going to use owner financing. What does that mean? It means that the seller of the land will finance it to you. You don't have to worry about a bank. You don't have to worry about credit check. None of that stuff. Is this possible? Absolutely. This channel's been around forever. Landmodo's been around for 10 years. Owner financing has been around for the dawn of time. So it's possible. And then on this video, we're going to look at ways in which you can do it. We're going to look at some of the properties. All right, here we go. Let's go look. Now, let me tell you a story. Once upon a time, there was a piece of land that was calling your name. And guess what? It moved from once upon a time to paid off in no time. That's what the headline says up there. And here we have a 0.31 acre property, cash price $31.99. $99 down, $99 a month. This is what I call a Ben Franklin property. That means that you do not have to break out more than an old Ben Franklin $100 bill every single month to buy the land for 48 months. Now, how do you get more details? Simple. I'm going to give you two ways to do it. Number one, if you're watching this video, which most of you are, scan the QR code right over there. If you're listening to this on our podcast, thank you for being safe on the road. I'll give you the property number as well. You can always go to elmodo.ws/the property number. And this property number is 336121. Go learn more about this one. You can connect to the sellers of these properties by the QR code or the property number. And off to our next property now is in Sharp, Arkansas, 0.14 acre property, cash price $19.49 with zero down and then $69 a month for 48 months. This is a scary good deal, it says. And I kind of have to agree with zero down. That is a pretty good deal, $69 for 48 months. This is also a Ben Franklin property. Scan the QR code or head over to property number 336363. Next up is in Van Buren, Arkansas. A quarter acre lot here, $6,000. That's it, $6,000. If you have the $6,000, you can own the land free and clear. If you don't have the $6,000, no worries. $500 down and then $175 a month for 31 months. This is property number 336265. Next up, Apache, Arizona, 1 acre. Cash price $49.95 with $99 down and $99 a month for 68 months. This is another Ben Franklin property. Here we go. Look at this one. Beautiful savings. See, they're playing off of the Halloween. Playing off of Halloween, man. All right, I'll take it. Property number here is 336246. Next up, that property is sold, so we're going to move on to our next property in Mojave, Arizona. Cash price here of Mojave, Arizona, 5 acres. Cash price $18,995 with $18.99 down and then $379 a month for 60 months. This is property number 335440. Notice that it says it's near. This is the headline. It says it's near BLM land. What does that mean? Bureau of Land Management. That's government land. That's public land. It's owned by you. It's owned by me and all of the other citizens of America. Learn more about this one. Figure out how it's connected to that public land. This is property number 335440. Next up, Mojave, 2.35 acres. Cash price $8,200 with $195 down and then $225 a month for 42 months. This is property number 318029. Next up in Mojave, 0.27 acres. Cash price $39.99 with $398 down and then $220 a month for 25 months. This is property number 336260. Next up, Mojave, Arizona, 1.14 acres. Cash price $53.99 with zero down and then $135 a month for 48 months. This is property number 336245. Next up, also in Mojave. Where is Mojave, by the way? Well, right outside of Vegas, baby. about an hour and a half to 2 hours, depending on where you're going in the county. Not too far. That's like Tampa to Disney World. Not too far. Not too far from each other, baby. Vegas. Who can go wrong outside of Vegas? Look at these views. 2.35 acres, cash price $8,000. With 100 down and 100 a month for 80 months. This is property number 336239, Navajo, Arizona. Quarter acre lot here, $5,000. With 100 down and then 150 a month for 48 months. This is property number 329712. Sometimes when you look at the land, you're like, what do I do with this thing? And if that's you, then it's probably not the right land for you. And I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm saying that because there has to be that connection. You have to know what you're going to do with the land. Because when you know what you're going to do with the land, then you can start to find the one that talks to you, the one that's in the area that you're looking for. A property like the one that we were just looking at, that's out there in Navajo, Arizona, quarter acre lot. This is going to be something that's right off of the interstate, that's going through Holbrook and Sun Valley, out not too far from Winslow, Arizona. You could go stand on a corner. But see, here's the thing about this property is that when you're looking at these things, I encourage you to think about the buckets. Bucket 1 is you're looking for a place to live today. Bucket 2 is something that's you're planning on in the future. Bucket 3 is recreational. Bucket 4 is you're a long-term investor. You realize that land's not going anywhere. And who knows what happens with other currencies and other stock markets and other investments. Land, it's rock solid. It is literally rock solid. Okay. So when you know what you're going to do with the land, then you can match it up to the buckets, and then you can look at the properties and say, this is a good fit or it's not a good fit. So when you look at a property like this one, that's just off of the interstate, but it's a little bit further from power poles, this might be great for an off-the-grid property. That's bucket 1 or bucket 2. This would be great for recreational purposes. This is fantastic for bucket 4, long-term investors. So you have to match it up to what it is that you're looking for. Scan the QR code here or head over to property number 329712. Next up is in Yuma, Arizona, 0.19 acres. Cash price on this one is $5,500 with 300 down and then 200 a month for 33 months. This is property number 336306. Next up is in Humboldt, California. Look, I'm not joking. I am not joking when I tell you that this community is oceanside. Now, the property, let's see, I'm going to read the headline up there. It says, California crazy. I agree. California, this price is insane. Okay. Short walk to the beach with power, water, sewer, and paved roads. All of those things I love. Short walk to the beach, quarter acre lot, $22,000. $1,000 down and then $321 a month for 84 months. Ask yourself this question. 20 years from now, that land that's a short walk to the beach in Northern California, will it be worth more than $22,000? Do you think 20 years ago it was worth $22,000, or do you think it was less? If it was less 20 years ago, what will it be 20 years from now? We don't know. We don't have a magic ball. I can tell you this. I can almost guarantee you that it will be worth more. And that's where that bucket 4 investor comes in, unless you're looking for a place to live. There's no recreation on this one, but bucket 4, yeah. This is property number, let me bring that up again. This is property number 275030. Go check that one out. Kern County, California. This is now Southern California. 2.5 acres, cash price $24,000 with $315 down and $315 a month for 72 months. This is property number 289423. Next up is Modoc, California. 1 acre here. Okay, it's a 0.9 acre property. I love Modoc, California. Shh. We're going to keep this on the down low. This and Klamath, Oregon, my two favorite counties in that general area up there. Even though I do like that new area that we're seeing, close, short walk to the beach. But 1 acre, $76.50. Notice, residential lot to build tiny homes. Here you go. $199 down and $125 a month for 72 months. This is property number 330003. Next up, also in Modoc, 1.4 acres. Technically, it's 1.44 acres. $8,500 with $300 down and $190 a month for 60 months. This is property number 335666. Next up, Colorado, Costilla, Colorado. I always say this. I always regret saying it after I say it, but I'm going to say it again. These are going to be a lot of 5-acre properties or a multiple of 5. Let's go with that one. Here we have a 5-acre property, $6,500 with $200 down and $122 a month for 60 months. This is property number 332404. Come on, $122 a month for 5 years buys you 5 acres. All right, 2.53 acres. I knew I was going to get beat with that one where I said 5-acre properties. I knew it. Okay, here's my justification. I told you they were multiples of 5. Well, if you take 5 and divide it by 2, that's 2.5. So it's still some multiple of 5. Maybe not a multiple. It's a division of 5. Okay, that's what I'm sticking with. This one is $5,900 with $199 down and $149 a month for 48 months. This is property number 33534. Nope, let me do it again. 335843. I'm going to do it one more time. 335843. Next up, Costilla, 4.9 acres, rounding to 5. Cash price on this one is $74.41. 0 down and $120 a month for 62 months. This is property number 328454. Next up, 5-acre property here. Cash price $7,200 with $200 down and then $160 a month for 60 months. This is property number 336286. I want to pause here for a minute because I want to tell you that I just got back last night. I was at an event where there was about 250 land sellers there, and I was talking to them about land moto and other things. Very nice people. I met so many land sellers who basically they want to help. They want to help with owner financing. That's what they want to do, and that's what they're doing. It's a really cool event. But now my brain is just racing 100 miles an hour, and it just hit me. And my team is going to be like, don't say that. Don't say it, Scott, because they know how I work. And maybe I shouldn't say it yet, but let me ask you a question. In the comments, let me ask you this question. If I could round up, say, 50 land sellers for a virtual event, and you could meet with them over like a video conference, and we had some information on how to buy land with owner financing, is that something you would be interested in attending? Just say conference. And let me know, because my team is they're going to be like, what did you do, Scott? What did you do? Because it just popped into my head. Conference. Virtual conference. Is that you? I'd like to know, because I'm thinking now I can grab 50 of these sellers and I can put them in one spot virtually that you can meet them. I'll be there. I can help you, introduce you to them. I can help you, walk you through what the owner financing process looks like. I think I like that idea. Virtual conference, if you like it too. Okay, back to work. Don't tell my team I did it. They're going to be like, what is all these comments, Scott? I'm like, I don't know. Watch the video. Okay, next up, 5 acres. Please don't tell my team. I don't want them to freak out. Okay, they're going to find out. Okay, whatever. Okay, cash price, $14,995 with $700 down and then $299 a month for 60 months. This is property number 335865. Next up, Costilla, 5.19 acres, cash price $7,500 with $150 down and $122 a month. Power's nearby, baby. Need a break from the population? Well, this would be your break from the population. I can guarantee you that one. 60 months, property number is 323462. Next up, 1.24 acres. Okay. This is also divisible, like a 5 divided by, 4? Gives us 1.25. I'm rolling with it. But why this one? Why a 1.24 acre property when everything else is closer to 5s? Simple. You're in a different area here. You're in an area called Wild Horse Mesa. It's up. You're in a different area. different services up there. $5,000 with $99 down and $99 a month for 74 months. Look, this is property number 121399. Just scan the QR code. Go see it. Go see it. Okay, change of states, going to one of my favorite new counties in Florida that's kind of caught my attention here, Jackson, Florida. We have a 2.44 acre property, cash price $3,500 with $1,499 down and $546 a month for 96 months. This is property number 328812, Marion County, Florida. Let me tell you about Jackson County. Okay, you're finding acres there, 2 acres, 1 acre. We don't see a lot of 1 and 2 acres in Florida generally. This is where it is. It's up in northern Florida. There it is. So go check that out. Again, it's property number 328812. Okay, Marion County, Florida, 1/4 acre lot, $11,500 with $500 down and $185 a month for 72 months. Mobile home, tiny lot, tiny home ready. I shouldn't say tiny lot, tiny home ready. There you go. It's on a cul-de-sac. $500 down and then $185 a month for 72 months. This is property number 336333. Next up, Marion County. This is Ocala, man. It's a 1/4 acre lot. Okay, it's a 1/5 of an acre lot. $15,999 with $250 down and $250 a month for 84 months. This is property number 336216, Putnam County, Florida. Okay, here you have a 0.22 acre property, $9,000 with $500 down and $120 a month for 72 months. It says build or RV. Now, the headline says double 0.22 acre. So I don't know if they have 2 side by side. I'm a little confused by that. But you should find out about it at property number 336163, Putnam, 0.39 acres, mobile home friendly. That's what we're finding in Putnam County a lot, is that mobile home friendly. Not all parts of Florida are mobile home friendly. They really aren't. Some you have to build a home. There's site build. Charlotte County, for example, you have to do a site home. So if you're looking for something you can put a mobile home on, Putnam is your friend here. It really is. Okay, this one is $311 down and $311 a month for 60 months. This is property number 335103. Before I leave this one, I'll just note that it's a 0.39 acre property. That's like 2 lots together. So that's typically like a double lot there. All right, 335103. Washington County, Florida. That's also northern Florida. 1/2 acre. It also is a rare find. I agree with that. I have not seen a Washington, Florida property on this channel that I can recall. Maybe I have once. But here you have a 1/2 acre property, cash price $20,000 with $300 down and $275 a month for 72 months. This is property number 336252. Change in states. We're going to Luna, New Mexico. 0.5 acres, cash price $2,099. $2,099 with $99 down and $99 a month for 40 months. Just going to be straight up with you. I think that the cash price is dead on. $2,099. The down payment of $99 down and $99 a month, I think that's solid. I don't love the term. Just being straight up with you, I don't love the term. I think the term should be lower. Okay? You have to find the right number there. But that's a conversation that you should have with the seller. And that's one of the things I want to share with you, is that when you look at whether it's these numbers or really anyone's numbers, you can negotiate them. Negotiate something. Okay? Dude, it's just math. Just negotiate the numbers. Now, I will tell you that I was at a place the other day that was clearly not a place in which you negotiate. Someone was trying to negotiate and they were failing. I was at Apple. I was at the Apple store and the lady was trying to negotiate with Apple. She was trying to get a discount on the phone. She was trying to get a discount on an iPad. Apple was not budging. They weren't having it. They're like, no, there's no discounts. So even though I said what I said about you can always negotiate the numbers, maybe with the land sellers, not with Apple. And I had to wait for a very long time while they kept telling her no. I was very patient. All right, here we go. Elko, Nevada, 2 acres here, $59 $58.95. I almost said $5,900. Close enough. 100 down and 100 a month for 60 months. This is property number 316405. This is what I look. This is what I look at. This is what I think about. When you think about the numbers here, the cash price of $58 or let's say $5,900, and then you do the math on the down payment, the monthly payment, and the term, you'll notice that it's very close together. Very close. It's not, doesn't always have to be the same because, well, there's interest in there. Doesn't always have to be the same. What I don't want is I don't want something to be double. That's why I called that other one out. Because I don't want you to do double. I want you to negotiate the number. And I don't know what the right number is. I have my own opinions, but it doesn't really matter. But I want it to be close. I want these numbers to be closer than double. So that's why I'm looking out for you. Okay. So I'll call it when I see it. Okay. Wait, let me do this one. This one is property number 316405. 10 acres now in Elko, 10 acres. Yeah, this is a nice property. 10 acres, 15,600 with 125 down and 257 a month for 60 months. This is property number 335729. Next up is another 10-acre property, also in Elko, your 10-acre ATV playground. Now, if you've been around this channel for any time, you know that whenever I see Elko, I'm like, man, let's just take one of those dune buggies out there. Let's go. If you got a dune buggy, tell me in the comments. Let's go. I want to go ride across the desert with that thing. I want to go ride across your land in a dune buggy. Cash price on this one is $18,500 with $250 down and $250 a month for 72 months. This is property number 335130. Next up, Klamath, Oregon. Got to be quiet because these properties move fast. Klamath and what's the other one? Modoc, California. Those two. This is 1.52 acres. Cash price $99.99 with $299 down and $199 a month for 49 months. This is property number 335143. Next up, Klamath, 1.53 acres. Cash price $9,900 with $199 down and $199 a month for 49 months. This is property number 335138. Next up, also in Klamath, 2.24 acres. Cash price $16,500 with $305 down and $305 a month for 53 months. This is property number 326138. Klamath, 10 acres. I'm rounding up, man. 10 acres. $21,827 with $299 down and $299 a month for 72 months. This is property number 328217. Change in states. We're going to Cook, Tennessee. 0.73 acres. Cash price $48,995. Look, it's almost an acre of land. That's not bad. Not bad. With $1,200 down and $793 a month for 84 months. This is property number 334987. Here's what I'd like to say. Here we have this property is $50,000. I'm going to round up $50,000. First of all, if you went to a bank and you asked for a mortgage on this, because it's below the minimum mortgage, which is typically $50,000 to $75,000, the bank is going to tell you no. But let's pretend that they did. Let's just say that they made an exception for you. And it's $50,000. $50,000, they're going to ask for 20% down. That is $10,000 down. $10,000 down. That's what makes land ownership very, very difficult. Notice what the seller's suggesting. $1,200 down. There's a big difference between $1,200 and $10,000. I think we can both agree on that. I think I'll take the $12,000 option versus the $1,200 option. Sorry, I'll take the $1,200 option versus the $10,000 option. See, that's the difference. And the reason that owner financing exists is because of that bank system flaw. It's an inefficient market. It doesn't work the way that every other piece of real estate works. That's why owner financing works. It's the only way that it works. So the only way that you can sell land or a landowner can sell land in this country is A, they have to owner finance it, or B, you have to come with the cash. Most people don't have the cash. That's just the fact of it. Okay, next up, Henry, Tennessee. Henry, 0.76 acres. Cash price on this one is $18,995. $400 down, low down payment, and $308 a month for 84 months. This is property number 336359. Next up, El Paso, Texas, 0.14 acres. Cash price $4,000, 0 down, and $110 a month for 43 months. This is property number 336263, Polk, Texas, 0.7 acres. Cash price $4,500 with $199 down and $200 a month for 26 months. This is property number 307061. If, I'm not kidding, I'm going to say it again, but don't tell my team. If you're interested in attending a virtual conference for free, where you can learn about owner financing and meet some of the sellers, just put conference in the comments. I'll know what it's about. Don't tell my team. Don't tell anybody else. Just put comments. I hope that you found a land connection on this video. Keep going if you didn't. Remember, you can always look at landmodo.com, where there's over 13,000 properties, all with owner financing. And I will see you in our next episode. Take care.